think we need the chisel anymore. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need this. Tidying up real quick. Yeah, we're probably gonna need that. We're gonna need these. What else do we need? We're gonna need this little guy. One of these. Need this. Let's see. I think we're good for now. So, started making this a couple days ago. Been in the clamps for 2 days. I couldn't get out to the shop yesterday because I had to screw around with my water heater for the 4th time a week. So that's pretty cool. So what we have here is 2 concentric circles. Held together with glue and a dowel through the bottom. And what I'm making is, excuse me, it's going to be an elaborate, I don't know how many of you out there play the video game Fallout. Love that game. So this is going to be a Fallout inspired paper towel holder for the shop. Most of you are like, we're woodworkers, we don't play video games. We're wood nerds. Sounds like a hibachi. put up my sandpaper. Should have done that. My goal for tonight is to successfully find a way to attach the actual rod to the base. But instead of having a traditional top where you just unscrew like a ball from the top, I want it to connect down here for some reason. I thought that'd be a good challenge. So next thing I gotta do is figure out how tall I want this thing. How tall is a roll of paper towels? Let's see. Oh, almost broke my life. Any guesses? Anybody want to guess? It is about 11 inches tall. So, say we're just going to make it 12. And that way if I screw it up, I at least got a bunch of extra on here. What is this? I think it's like 4 feet. So I can screw this up 3 times. But actually, attaching the fastener to the dowel is going to be the challenge, because what that's going to do is want to split the dowel open, just destroy it. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's take this to the chop saw, cut off 12 inches. See, that's what I had to do for the water heater. All right. Anytime you're cutting round stock, anything round, you should be really scared. Cutting round stuff is dangerous. We're going to try this. Fingers crossed, here we go. Pretty good and clean. I'll grab a square, make sure my blade's still aligned. And it's not. What the hell? Wait. I must have not hit the apex. I don't know. No, there's something wrong. I'll square that way. I square that way. What the hell happened? Maybe I'm just not getting a good. Yeah, I just wasn't hitting the apex. We're good. We're good. This is 1 1/4 inch poplar. Let me get my shot back. All right. Tape measure. This ain't sketchy at all. Let's do it this way. There we go. Let's do it this way. This is actually just 12 inches long. This might be sketchy. I'm gonna go put on glasses. Remember, anytime you're cutting something round, you should be a little on red alert. Can't believe this one didn't kind of like spin a little bit. All right, let's test it before we get out of control. Think it works. All right. Let's go back to the other bench. So, to attach the rod to the bottom, okay, let me go back. It's kind of hard to see, but right there is the exact center of the circle that was established when we made the circle. So I know that's perfect center. To attach this to here, my thought is we're going to start by installing, what the hell is this little thing called? An insert? No other name, just wood insert. It says 1/4 inch by 20, but that's the inside diameter. It's this little thing. But before we just drill a hole in this, we're going to make a test hole in some other material. Yeah, let's find some test material. Hello, Joe. Got some off gusses chilling over here. I wish it would say what size hole to put on this thing. You see here, it just tells you the size of the inside diameter and the threads. It's not helpful. I think that's our guy right there. What is that? 3/8. So we'll go over to the drill press, pop a test hole in here, see if it works. Oh, the shop vac. Ooh. Yeah. What's going on, Antonio? How are you, man? How deep is this thing? I mean, this is gonna go pretty far into that 3/4 inch. So we'll just poke a hole all the way through it. Hi, Justin. What's going on, man? Now to insert this thing, I gotta find a hex head that big, which I don't know if I have. This could be a problem. What's the fattest hex head I have? Oh no, this is not good. I wonder if there's anything else I can use. Please fit. Nope. Come over here. I might have a little kit in one of these drawers. I don't know how big it's going to get though. What's going on, Razad? Ooh, maybe. I don't know. Biggest one I got is a 1/4 inch. Hopefully that's the one. No, that one's too big. What the hell? 7:30 seconds. Get started with my fingers. Get my fingers in now. And we gotta make sure it kind of sits perpendicular to the hole or to the surface. Otherwise the dowel rod's gonna be sitting real crazy looking. And then to attach it, I got this little furniture bolt. You see this crap in cheap chairs and stuff in the corners of tables? What's this thing called? They're called hanger bolts. I'm gonna have to cut some of the ends off because this is clearly way too long. What? There we go. Let's see if it pokes through the bottom. Okay, so what I could do is drill pretty far into, see how much that's sticking out? I could drill pretty far into the second layer and still leave the bolt obscure. Problem is I can't cut the bolt tonight because I had to sacrifice my air compressor hose for that damn water heater. Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. What do you think about putting some epoxy in there? Or is that reverse threaded so it works against itself? You know what I mean? Should I put epoxy or super glue in that hole before I put it in? All right, let's take our workpiece back to the drill press. Because I do have some 5-minute epoxy and super glue. Whoops. kind of want to peel back some of that. Oh, it's sealed shut because of the glue I poured in there. I want to clamp this down before I get to cutting a big hole in it too. All right, let's test depth. Oh yeah, that's gonna go through. Now this drill has this thing, which is awesome, but it's fiddly. It takes a little bit of time. I found it's actually quicker just to raise and lower the table. Gotta relocate the workpiece. It's interfering with the table adjustment. I'm gonna back it up just a hair more and hope. Then we'll try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll try again. Yeah, I should have measured how much it went out the back. And then it doesn't help, I'm also using brad points, so that little tip kind of is going to want to poke further, but I don't think it's going to. We'll see. I left plenty of room to adjust if it's not deep enough. Hopefully this doesn't just go right through the bottom, that sucks. I don't think it went through. Now let's find out if it's deep enough. That's the dowel that I used to attach both, to line them up as I glued them up. Let's grab a workpiece. this isn't deep enough, I'll switch to a standard bit instead of a brad point and then dial in the size, the depth. Oh, that thing's crooked as hell. That's not good. I think it's still crooked. Does that look as crooked on camera as it does to me? Oh, that's crooked as hell. Let's be more disciplined here. Of course, no one's saying this hex key is straight. I think that's crooked. I don't know why. Yeah. Did I not lock the table? Was that thing wobbling while I did this? No, it's locked. I might have to put a little lube on this. This is a really gritty thread. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Now, the big challenge is going to be inserting this hanger screw into the dowel without this dowel opening up like a rose. Now, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is drill a hole pretty big in this to where just the threads kind of touch it, and then probably make some 5-minute epoxy and put it in there. It does look a lot straighter. I'm gonna grab a square just to find out. I think it's just a hair off, but I don't know if it's going to translate. We'll see. We'll get the screw into here and see if it's, sitting funny. What size is this? Again, 1/4 inch by 20 on threads. Well, if I use that bit, it's not going to touch any threads. So that's a 1/4 inch bit. Let's do it by hand in this thing. Yeah, finding the center of that thing is going to be fun. The only thing I can think to do is use that adjustable square. You know, use the adjustable square and then just keep marking lines and spinning it. And even if you don't hit the center, you'll at least, it'll make a circle around the center, I think. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so it does. Huh? I mean, I'm feeding it by hand. It's not coming out, even if I pull on it, so it's got enough teeth in it to stick. I think I probably will add a little epoxy though. It's a 5-minute epoxy. Sacrifice a piece of wood to test the threads or to find the center? This is going to be hard to film. And I've got, what, 3.5 more feet of this dowel? So we can screw this up at least once. Twice. It said this is 1 1/4 inches, which means it's not 1 1/4 inches. So. Is that 1/2 plus 1/8? 5/8. I think I'm going to use a pin for this. It's going to be hard to show here. So my thought is just keep marking lines around here. My thought. And it'll either, eventually it'll just have a blank spot where the center is. So I know most people aren't video game fans, but I love the game Fallout. And I wanted to make a paper towel holder for my shop that's inspired by that game. So yeah, just a fancy paper towel holder. I don't know how else to find the center of a circle. It actually looks like I might have hit it with 5/8. Nope. Is that going through well? See how it's starting to reveal like a blank spot in the middle? Almost like a starburst. See, I'm clearly not a professional at this. This is just a hobby gone wild. And I always try to do new stuff whenever I'm out here. So I thought, why not go online and people can tell me how to do it as I go. I think that's good enough. See how it kind of, there's like one little blank spot in the middle of that, like a starburst. I think that's pretty close. The problem is, how the hell am I going to drill a hole in this? I don't know if my table goes that low. The table on my drill press might go that low. Still gonna have to hold this thing still though. Alright, back to the drill press. My shop's a mess. It would be so cool if my drill press goes that low. It might. I don't think I've ever maxed out the depth this much. If you have a 90-degree angle, you can put it on the outside, walk through the middle and turn. Oh yeah, you mean just get the table out of the way, don't you? That's bottomed out. Are you saying spin the table out of the way and then just find a way to get it? Okay. I gotta find some way to hold it up. Luckily I got a bunch of, I had a bunch of leftover 2x4s. So I milled them to practice different joinery. Need a couple. Turn that off, that's pretty wobbly. I think I'm gonna try clamping them. Just so I don't have to worry about holding them. You know, I'm still gonna be able to spin, but let's grab our hanger bolt and mark the depths we gotta go. release that date. At least gives us a ballpark. Oh my goodness. Dude. That's pretty damn close. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. Because in this case, I'd rather it go just a hair too deep. A little more. Dude, I know. You know how much this is gonna wobble while I do this? Actually, I got this thing. You think this will help keep it stable at all? And then I can kind of hold the clamp instead of, I can hold both. Ooh, ooh. Oh, you're helping me. All right, we'll try this. I got at least enough stock for 2 more attempts. I feel like my heartbeat is just making it wiggle. It doesn't help the thing holding it spinning too. Let's get this clamp out of the way. It's not even doing anything. As soon as I take the drill off though. Why is that so wobbly? This is all right. Let's just get it in there and then go for it. If it's off, we'll redo it. Man, I wish I had somebody else just to turn the damn drill on. You see how much that's wobbling? give it the visual test. It looks pretty close. It looks a little thicker over here though. Damn. It's like 3 1/2 there. It is off just a smidge. It's off by like a 1/16 of an inch, which isn't perfect, but let's see how it translates to the overall piece. If it's terrible, we'll redo it. It's one of those live and learn moments. Hopefully it's not wildly crazy. You remember when it wasn't so wallered out? Yeah. Now I wonder if these things are threaded so that they always, they never work against each other. I forgot to change the drill bit. Okay. Remind me to change the drill bit. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Oh my god. It was still set to that. Whoops. All right, somebody think of a better way to hold this dowel. I think this thing actually is 1 1/4 inches. These are all just hitting right in the middle. Let's change the drill bit. Try the right size this time. That big hole on the top of it though is not the end of the world because I'm gonna make a little fancy top for it. Probably not tonight though. Sometimes you just gotta change the angle so you're grinding that wall. It's not really about the girth of your bit, but how. It's not the what's the old saying? Not the size of the vessel, it's the motion of the ocean. It's the correct fit. Now I gotta reset the depth. Got our hanger bolt. I think my goal for tonight is to get this in, attached, make sure it's square. I'm not gonna plan on using epoxy unless I notice it's gonna fail. And then if it does start to get loose, I'll add epoxy. Let's be honest, I'm probably gonna add epoxy. But if we can get this attached to the base tonight, that would be pretty sweet. Far off are we? We're off by about half an inch. I'm facing the wrong way here. Oh, you know what? I just thought of a way to hold this thing. I just figured out a way to hold that dowel. We're going to drill a big hole in this one, put this dowel in here, and then I can just hold this board. There we go. What is it? We said it's 1.25 inches. All right, let's see if my hand drill can get through this because I don't want to have to reset all this. This might work. It's doing it. It's struggling. Okay, that might be as deep as we can go. Oh, we were so close. Now watch this. It's not going to be straight though. I just did it by hand. There's no way it's going to be straight. I'm just hoping I don't have to reset the damn. Yep, that's off by a mile. I was hoping to avoid resetting the depth on the drill press. Okay. Woodworking's fun. Dan for Rhodes. I'm in the Midwest. I'm a Hoosier. Lived here my entire life. IU football has sucked my entire life. Cannot believe they won. I almost had to call in sick that next day. It's not even gonna be close. You gotta go higher. Omaha. Peyton Manning, Omaha. So you're a Huskers fan. Who's your college football coach now? Is it Thule? Or is that Oklahoma? What's up, Phil? Yeah, it's excruciating, isn't it? Yeah, I don't do this for a living. It's a hobby gone wild. Damn, that was maxed out. North Dakota. Yeah, I was rooting for the Seahawks this year too. Being a Colts fan, I'm so tired of the Patriots. And now we gotta add the dang Chiefs to it. What is it? All right, everything's stable. Oh, Washington, man. Yeah, you guys took our quarterback a few years ago, Michael Penix. Hopefully this is much straighter and much tighter. Yeah. It still wobbles a little bit in this thing. I mean, it's not even a good friction fit. But it's better than nothing. Oh, Warsaw? Get this back out. People crap on Indiana, especially when we went to the NBA finals last year. After we beat the Knicks, people are like, "Where's Indiana even at? What, they got cows there?" And it's kind of like, if you live in Indiana, you're not a big city person. You don't. It's not something you're a fan of. Sure, this is the right damn bed. Dude, Washington's supposed to be pretty beautiful though. You got the mountains. You got a bear problem out there? That's the part that would make me kind of sketched out. I assume you got grizzlies up there. Yeah, the Indies. It's pretty wild, man. I think I'm just gonna press down as hard as I can this time. I wish there was some way to clamp this to my bench. There's not. I'm just gonna try it by hand again. Oh my goodness. And if I switch it around this way. Trying to find a way to clamp this. That's not gonna work. This sucks. This is it. We're doing it right now. Good enough. I think that might be a little off. Yeah, I mean, you can ask any questions, dude. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I never do. No, I started woodworking 2.5 years ago. Bought this house. Got tired of dealing with cheap furniture and fixing stuff, so I thought, I have to figure out how to do woodworking. Why not drill the dowel size into the base and get it glued? Why not drill the dowel size into the base and glue it? I thought about that, but I think I want to glue the top. That's still an option. Yeah, if this fails, that might be the next plan. Because I want to make a little ornate top for it. And I thought the easiest way to do it would be to put a dowel through the top. Yeah, it's off center a smidge. See if it's crooked. I don't know. I mean, to the eye, to the naked eye, I wouldn't come to that and just be like, hey, your paper towel holder's crooked. I'm afraid to put a square up to it, though. My camera's cocked a little bit. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, is it perfect? Probably not. Let's put a square up to it just to see how bad it is. Oh, there's a square. You always want to use the biggest square you got. Looks square to me. No, actually it does. It actually does look square, guys. Let me go grab my big one. It's off a bit. You couldn't see it with the little one. But it's off a smidge. But I was thinking about it. This is a shop project, so it doesn't matter. What's important is, I just thought about it, it doesn't really matter. Now how square? How out of square is it now? What favor can I do for you? I might redo that dowel though, but the idea works. I think this is where I'm going to end for tonight, and then make like an ornamental top for it. And then that'll be the end of this little series. I might actually look online to see how other people, well, obviously if you have a lathe, it's a lot easier to drill a centered hole. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, supporting the channel. I'm still trying to give these things away. I got a bunch of these dust right hose adapters for all the power tools from Rockler. I don't even know how I wound up with all these. All my power tools have dust collection on them. And I don't want to throw these away because they're perfectly useful. And I said I'd hold on to them until March 1st. If anybody wants them, I'll ship them to you for free. You can try them out. But if nobody wants them by March 1st, I'm tossing them in the trash. But yeah, I think I'm going to bounce off here tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. I'll send them to you. If you go to my website, GetUpAndDIY.com, there's a link with my email address. I forget what it is. I think it's like admin@GetUpAndDIY.com. And then I'll just ship them UPS to you. I don't like throwing away good tools. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, helping me out. Because like I said, I'm not a professional at this. I just try new stuff all the time. To be honest, I'm pretty much just a dipshit in the shop. So the live feedback helps. Thanks again. I'm going to try getting back on tomorrow night after work if I don't work too late. So yeah, you just watched me do this. Get up and do yourself. Have a good night, guys. I need channel volume. I'm not sure what that means. I have a mic, but when my phone last updated, I don't think it goes through YouTube Live now. The audio's kind of sucked. Oh, Mike Osborne, G7U. Right on, man. I'll find you. Mike Osborne. So it's like Ozzy Osbourne with a microphone. Right on, man. Have a good night, y'all. I'll be back Friday.